going on, guys? Maybe you're following, maybe you're not, but so I'm gonna start my shop truck build. This is my truck here. It's a 2013 Raptor, first gen. I got the bed off, as you can see, and those drums, they're just, well, they're used for everything. I cut stuff off of them. I use them to carry water to a property that I have, but that's irrelevant. But they're just chilling there. But anyways, so I removed the tailgate, which is right here. Remove the tailgate. I'm gonna start building a topper. Well, I'm gonna call it a topper, which is, this is the factory. Let me zoom out. This is the factory. I'm gonna call it tailgate topper, plastic covering. Cut it in half, and I'm gonna transfer those measurements to this sheet aluminum here, and I'm gonna make it a topper. It's gonna just be a cap. It's gonna incorporate. It's gonna go around, and it's gonna end up around. It's gonna end up right here, and then it's gonna be painted black. Polyurethane painted black. So I'm gonna make a topper. I've never been a fan of this plastic cap piece. So I'm gonna make a topper out of it, and then I'm gonna, this bar stock here, I'm gonna bend it so it ends up kind of like a grab handle, just something different. All right, so here I already have one. You can see there, I have one side of it already mocked up. There's a channel here that's gonna sit like this on this channel on the channel to fill in the spot, and that'll space this out where I want it. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so that'll space out where I want it. That's how I want it. And then bending it, it's pretty crude. I have some C-clamps. I already bent this one 90 degrees, no issues. What really helps is that I cut a whole bunch of slits on here, so that really helps a lot. And then you can just grab some, I don't know what these are called, ducks, clamp on there, and you can just bend it slowly to whatever angle you want. So I'm gonna bend this one up, and then I'm gonna probably go ahead and mark up the holes on this side. So here, let me see it get down here. So I want this to end up covering these holes, so I can use these same mounting holes to secure this. I'm also gonna drill some holes, maybe a couple holes, one on each side, and then I'll probably put some nuts on the inside of it, so it can be secured from the top too. So I'm gonna bend it all up. That's the plasma cutter. It just cuts on and off. Let me turn it off. I'm not gonna be cutting nothing. There we go. Like it's a cool down feature or whatever. So yeah, so I'll put some bolts on there. I'll mark the holes up there, and maybe give it some tack welds, see how it ends up. But so far so good, making progress. All right, so pretty much everything's tacked in. That's permanently mounted already where that's gonna be. So it's just all it is, just a cap. As you can see, it's just a cap. Really like the way it came out. I'm gonna probably do some dolly work right there, just to flatten it out some more. And then I'm gonna just do the final stitch welding. I started some right there, and then just take the final welding. Kind of sucks because even if you do a good job welding, you can't see it once you coat it. Well, it is what it is. So it mounts from 2 spots on top, right here and right there. So, and then it overlaps. You can see how it overlaps. It overlaps pretty good. So so no more hang-ups right here, and that's what I was going for. I might put in some more screws right here and in between, but I'm not sure yet. I'll see how it ends up with this. So I'm gonna mount this back up on the truck, see how it looks like. Then first I'll probably finish welding it, then I'll mount it on the truck. Here it is installed. You can see I stitch welded it. You can see it installed. And yeah, it doesn't look much right now. I do like the way it lines up though, so it sits pretty good. And then pretty flush the way. I'm glad I put this rail in here, because if not, it would this might bend in, but the rail keeps it right where it keeps it flush, so at least that's pretty good. I'm gonna start working on the on the grab bar, I'm gonna call it. So there it is. Once it's coated, you won't even, you won't even see all that gets filled in. So, but here it is. Let me start on this crossbar. Not crossbar, grab bar. All right, so I made this grab bar real quick. All this is just a piece of tube, some aluminum angle cut at a I guess angle cut at an angle. And then I just welded the other side back to it that I cut off, and then just welded this straight through, and it picks up on the two mounting bolts that were right there, right here and right there, and it works pretty good. Don't mind this mess. All this is gonna get painted pretty soon, and I'm gonna probably just go ahead and unmount this, clean it up, scuff it real good, and then I'm gonna paint this black. I have some of that paint. I can just do some brush up paint. So yeah, pretty much it's just, you grab it, you can just grab it, you can close it. If you want to grab it to climb on, you just grab it and climb on. So that was the whole point of it, a grab bar, I guess. It's still a little tacky, but all I did was just some brush on polyurethane coating on it that I had left over. Gave it 3 coats, maybe a little too excessive. It is pretty thick on there. I guess my reasoning was rather, I want it grippy, I want to be able to grab onto it, it won't slide off. So hopefully that will do it. But I'm gonna make a rear winch bumper and a front winch bumper. So a lot of stuff to do on my I guess VSV shop truck.